Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the New River Network's Friday night high school football tonight. We're coming to you live from Frank Garrett Stadium in Meadow, where the Meadow Wildcats are getting set to take on the Webster County Highlanders. Homecoming night here at Meadow. Saw a lot of floats and queens and kings walking around prior to the game. So we're getting set for kickoff. Meadow won the toss, and they've deferred, and they will kick off to Webster County. Blake Bennett set to kick off for Meadow, and he boots it short down to about the 24, and it's taking him on a knee, and we'll get a number on that. Field that ball falls on it around the 22-yard line. And the Highlanders will have it. Like Isaac Cutlip fell on it there at the 22, so Webster County will start 1st and 10 from the 22-yard line, their own 22. These teams come in here struggling, both of them. Meadow looking for their second win on the season. They're 1-3. Webster County 0-4, and looking at some of the scores prior to the game here, they've struggled to score points and struggled to stop the other team from scoring. So this could be an interesting matchup as we go through this night. And I'm struggling here to get a few numbers for you and get going. I'm on my own tonight. Greg Christ here with you. Blankenship, Jason Blankenship couldn't make it tonight, so I'm winging her myself. No gain on that first play. Zach McCourt is the quarterback for the Highlanders. They come out in that shotgun formation, two backs to either side of McCourt. And they run a little cross buck, hand it off to the left halfback. And again, I'll get numbers here as we go. It looked like Cody Williamson on the carry for Webster County. And they lose a yard on that play. So let's go bring up 3rd and 13 now. Ball down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. This time they send two receivers wide to the right. One wide left. Court takes the snap, fakes the handoff, drops the throw, gets pressure from behind, and he took a shot that time as he delivered the football. And on that rush from the right end out there, Devin Brown laid a lick on McCourt as he let the ball go, and he overthrew his receiver, so that brings up 4th down now. And about 13 to go for the Highlanders. They lost a little bit, maybe 14 now. So Highlanders set to punt the ball away. Meadow will have their first possession of the night. Connor Bell set to punt, gets the punt away. Going to be hauled in at the 49-yard line. Looked like maybe Ryan Cooper on that, and as soon as he caught it, he was hit and stopped right around the 50. So Meadow will take their first possession with good field position on the 50-yard line. And they have it 1st and 10 with 10.5 minutes to go here in the first quarter of play. Nice night for football. Had a little bit of rain today, but it seems to all disappeared, and everything looks good now. Shotgun Dustin Atkins in quarterback for Meadow, and they get the pass out to Connor Mullins, and he breaks a couple of tackles, gets it all the way down to the 35-yard line, so a pickup of 15 for Connor Mullins. So first patch and catch on the night, and that one goes for 15, so good start for the Wildcats. Dustin Atkins again in that shotgun. Got 3 receivers split to the left. One tailback in the backfield with him, and high snap, and Atkins just going to have to eat it, and he's going to lose back to the 44-yard line. So that's a negative play there for the Wildcats. He lost 9 on that play, so that brings up second down 19 for Meadow Bridge. Talking to someone here in the press box early, it's not the Meadow Bridge of old that when I played, and back several years ago, Coach McClinic was here, and a lot of run smash mouth football. They spread it out a little bit now and throw it around some. 3 receivers to the left this time. Atkins drops. He looks to his left. Now he lets it fly. He's got a man open out there, but he overthrows him. And the intended receiver out there was Jaden Gladwell. And he just overthrew him just a little bit. Felt a little pressure. Gladwell kind of stopped his pattern there, and the ball was overthrown. Bring up now third down and 19 for the Wildcats. Ball on the Webster County 44-yard line. Got 4 receivers out this time, rather. Atkins in the shotgun, takes a snap, he drops. Has some time, he's going deep with it. He's got a man wide open, and he hauls it in for the touchdown. And on the reception for Meadow Bridge was Connor Mullins. And Connor Mullins was wide open that time. 44-yard touchdown pass from Dustin Atkins to Connor Mullins. So the Wildcats get on the board early. They lead at 6-0. Try for point now. And they'll go for 2. Atkins in the shotgun. Again, a little bit of a wobbly snap, but he throws it out into the flat. He's got a man and waiting on the signal, and it is good. Seton Mullins takes it into the end zone for the 2-point conversion with 8:55 to go in the first quarter. The Wildcats jump out to the early lead, 8-0. So that wasn't a real long drive. We had 4 plays, and that 4 plays covered 50 yards. And we had to pass from Atkins to Mullins, and like I said, he was wide open. He could have caught it, took a few steps, had a cup of coffee, and still got it in the end zone. So good drive to start the game for the Wildcats as they take the early lead 8-0 over the Webster County Highlanders. Again, a nice night here for homecoming. It's our understanding the band won't be playing tonight as the homecoming proceeds. I guess if I understand, they got some new uniforms. They don't want to get them messed up. Plus, many of them are participating in the homecoming activities. Takes a little away from that.
Along with McCourt. Back to receive this kickoff. Blake Bennett teeing it up for the Wildcats.
All right, Blake Bennett set to kick it away for the Wildcats. Back deep is Connor Bell. And the kick is going to go over to the left side to Isaac Cutlip, and he's fighting forward, finally pushes it up to about the 30-yard line where he stopped by a host of Wildcats. So that'll be Webster County's second possession. Start their drive on around the 31-yard line.
First and 10 from the 31.
See if they can get something going offensively. Like I said, it looked like both teams struggled a little bit offensively and not scoring a lot of points. Webster's high on the year was 14. They scored that twice. Meadow Bridge, in their first game of the season, 26-14 win over Van. After that, they scored 24 points in the next 3 games. So both teams struggling a little bit with the offensive side of things. And I hate to tell you what the defense side of things look like. All right, here we go. McCourt gives the reverse handoff. Faked it to his left, then gave it back to his right. And on the carry for Webster County, Peyton McCourt. He picks up about 2.5 yards. So good positive play there. First one of the night for Webster County.
Sawyers and Mullins hold the stop for the defense.
Brings up second down, 8 to go for Webster County.
Wilkinson will gain about 3 on the play, puts a second down and 7.
Cord will stay in that shotgun. He's got 2 running backs back there beside him, 1 on each side. And they give it to the up man, Cameron Bell. He fumbles the football. Now there's a fight for it. If Bell falls on it, they're going to be close to a first down, and I believe he did. They're going to be a little short of the first down, but Cameron Bell took that handoff, never got a handle on it, and it just bounced forward, and he's able to lunge forward and get on it. Going to be about a yard, maybe a half a yard short of the first down. Brings that third down and about a half a yard to go for Webster County. Ball on the 41. Still in that shotgun, 2 backs to either side of McCourt. Sends man in motion right to left. He fakes it to that man, keeps it himself, and McCourt gets it up for enough positive yards for a first down, so it keeps Webster County's drive alive.
McCourt with the quarterback keeper.
As he picks up about 3 on the play.
As he'll gain about 2 on the play, enough for a Highlander first down.
Gets it up to the 45. First and 10 for Webster County. 7:24 to go here in the first quarter. Our clock's just a little bit ahead of the official game clock. Cord in that shotgun formation again. And they give it to Bell on a power play, and he slips down. He's going to lose a little bit on that one. Looks like maybe he lost about a yard and a half. It's Connor Bell. I believe I called him Cameron Bell earlier on. Connor Bell in that Webster County backfield. Again, they split that backfield behind McCourt. Got 2 receivers out here to the left. This time they do the inside handoff, and this time it's handed to Darren Barnett. And Barnett, good read by the defense there of Meadow Bridge, and Barnett's able to move it forward, but only about a yard and a half or so. Gets it back to the original line of scrimmage, maybe just a foot or 2 beyond.
Stop made on the defense by Atkins. As the Highlanders.
All right, third down now and a long 9, short 10. Ball on the just beyond the 45-yard line of Webster County. Same formation, 2 receivers split to the right. McCourt drops straight back, throws it across the middle, and pass is deflected, knocked it down. Incomplete. Peyton Amos, the intended receiver on the play, but the ball falls short or wide of him. That brings up 4th down, now 9. We'll see what Webster kind of decides to do. It looks like they're running their punt team on. And Bell will drop back to punt the ball away. Ryan Cooper back deep for the Wildcats. Snap back. Bell gets the punt away. A high kick. Comes down about the 25, takes a big Webster County bounce down toward the goal line, and it's going to be down there. Peyton McCourt downs it, and see where it ends up. Looks like it's right on the 10, so Meadow Bridge backed up in their own territory for this second drive. They have it. After a good defensive stand, 1st and 10 on the 10 for the Wildcats. Dustin Atkins will be in their quarterback for Meadow Bridge. Again, like I said earlier, Meadow Bridge likes to throw it around a little bit. They've gone away from a lot of that power football, and they'll put it in the air. Dustin Atkins in the shotgun, and he gives it to his up man, Seaton Mullins, and Mullins run out of bounds about the 14, but we got a flag coming in on the play. Mullins had a little bit of room, but couldn't get it turned up, and he shoved out of bounds, and the penalty flag's come down. Looks like it's probably going to be a hold on Meadow Bridge. That's a preliminary indication. So
that's going to be a holding call
Webster County takes it. That'll take it halfway back, half the distance to the goal, depending on where the flag was thrown. Looks like that's where they'll mark it off from. So they're going to mark it off from the 15, and they'll take it back to about the 5-yard line. So even if it was from the line of scrimmage was the 10, half the distance is the 5. All right, now they move it up a little bit. So it goes from 1st and 15 to 1st and 13. All right, Atkins in the shotgun again. This time he's going to give it to the tailback, following the lead blocker through there, and that's Mullins, and he's going to be tripped up. And he's not going to get much there, maybe a yard and a half before he's dropped. So that'll bring up 2nd down now.
Brings up 2nd down and 15 now for the Wildcats.
For Meadow Bridge. May have lost a little bit on that play. Meadow Bridge up to the line, but then they go back into the huddle. Recall their play here a little bit. Figure out what they're going to do. Atkins comes out and going in a shotgun. Got Connor Mullins in behind him, and I'm not sure if that was Connor Mullins or I'll have to again get a number. Nope. Atkins kept it himself, and I'm trying to watch it on the monitor and can't make out the numbers, but Atkins kept it that time, tried to go behind his 2 running backs, the lead backs, and he was not too successful. Got a forward for a couple yards. Brings up 3rd down now and 13 for Meadow Bridge. 4 minutes and 5 seconds left in the first quarter of play. Atkins in the shotgun. Got Devin Brown to his right. Brown stays in for protection. He heaves it deep, and he's got a receiver out there, and he hauls it in. Let's see who it is. And that was hauled in by Ryan Cooper all the way down to the 48-yard line. So that was a 41-yard reception by Ryan Cooper.
I think I do 25 here, don't I? Is there having to set it? No, 40. A long time ago, right?
Nice pass play that time from Dustin Atkins to Ryan Cooper.
Is that what he wants? 40.
There's Atkins now, 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. Still in that shotgun, high snap, but he gets the handoff over to his up back. Looks like Devin Brown.
Landon James, your ball carrier.
I'll take that back. I heard the PA man just say Landon James. So Landon James, 33, not 23. I believe I've been giving him 23. Landon James on the carry, and he's stopped for no gain. Brings up 2nd and 10 for Meadow Bridge. Clock continues to wind. 3:18 to go here in the first quarter. Second down and 10 for Meadow Bridge. Landon James, Seton Mullins in the backfield. They're going to give it to James, and he gets up to about the 50, so he picks up about a yard on the play. So it brings up 3rd down now and 8 for Meadow Bridge. Ball resting right on the 50. Big play here for the Webster County defense. They need to stop in the worst way. And Meadow Bridge has been a big play offense tonight. Long touchdown pass, 44 yards, and then the 3rd and 10, 3rd and 13, rather, completion 41 yards. So Meadow Bridge has had a couple of big plays here to keep their offense on the field. Here's Atkins taking the shotgun snap, looking deep again. He's got a man wide open again, and he just can't quite hang on. Connor Mullins, again, was 5 yards behind the defender, and the ball hit him in the hands, but he had to bend back just a little bit for it. You can see on the replay, ball was a little bit behind him and he had to turn back, but I'll guarantee you 9 out of 10 times he'll catch that one. But irregardless, there was a flag on the play, and the official preliminary indication is a hold on Meadow Bridge. We'll see what Webster County decides to do. If they take it, it's going to bring up 3rd and 19. If they decline it, it'll be 4th and 9. So they are going to take the penalty. So that backs Meadow Bridge up to the 40-yard line. And that'll bring up 3rd down now and 19 for the Wildcats. And with this Wildcat offense, this passing game, they've been having receivers wide open out there. I'm sure they're ready to go for this one. Webster County needs to be alert for that long bomb pass play because they're not afraid to throw it. Here's Atkins in the shotgun again. Landon James beside him. High snap. Atkins pulls it in, and he heaves it long again. Got a man open again, and just knocked away. That time it was Jaden Gladwell. Hit him in the hands. He had it, but he got hit from the side, and the ball was knocked loose. And just at the last minute, nice pass by Atkins right on the money. And that'll bring up 4th down now and 19 for Meadow Bridge, and we'll see what they're going to do. I'm assuming they're going to punt it away. Ball's on their own 40. Looking over to the sideline, they may be going for this. Reminiscence of the Frankie Isaacs regime, but I believe Atkins is far enough back there that he may go ahead and punt this ball. Takes a deep snap. It's a bad snap again. He gets away, and he's going to get snowed under at the 35-yard line, and that's going to be a turnover on downs for Meadow Bridge, and Webster County gains possession, and they have good field position. I think Atkins was probably just going to punt that away, but the snap was kind of wide left, and he had to chase it down. Time he got it, he was snowed under by the Wildcat defense. 2 minutes, 4 seconds left in the first quarter. Coach is over here talking to the center about that. They had some snaps that have been kind of high. Nothing he couldn't handle, but that time it got him off balance, and he had to end up eating the ball. All right, here's a quick pitch for Webster County, Cody Williamson, and Williamson gets it down. He had pressure coming, but he actually got away from it, picked up a couple of yards, and gets it ahead for about 5. So positive play for the Highlanders. Williamson rolled out of bounds at about the 30. Bring up 2nd down and a long 5
from the defense. Brings up 2nd down and 5 now
for the Highlanders. Court lines them up. He's in a little bit of the pistol formation. We wouldn't call that the shotgun, but the pistol. Has Bell and Williamson behind him. He gives it to Bell straight ahead off tackle right. And Bell plows forward for a positive gain. He's going to be close to that 1st down marker. See where the spot. It'll depend on the spot. The officials looking it over. And they're going to call it 3rd and just inches to go for the 1st down. So Bell picks up about 5 on that. But was stopped just short of the line to gain, which is a 25-yard line. And I think when they snapped the ball, it was on the 35 or on the 30, which was right on the line. So it's not quite up to the white line. So if the lines are straight, and they look pretty straight, that's where he's got to get to. This time they send 2 receivers to wide right, 1 wide left. Bell and Williamson in the backfield with McCourt. Takes the snap. He gives it to Bell on the inside handoff. He's hit. He's still fighting for yardage, but he's going to be stopped short of that 1st down, and he's going to lose a little bit, maybe a yard loss on the play. So that's going to bring up 4th down now. Big play here for the Highlanders. 4th down and about a yard and a half to go. They had it 3rd down the foot. They end up losing a yard. So now it's 4th and 4 feet, if my math is correct. Let me see, Ott from Ott. Leaves Ott. Yep, that's right. 4 feet to go. 28 seconds. We'll see if they try to get this play off. Play clock will run out before they run the play, so they will have to get the play off. So McCord in the shotgun. Takes the snap, gives Cody Williamson over the right-hand side. He's fighting, and I don't think he got there. That's going to be a stop by the Wildcats, and Cody Williamson moved forward with it. He got a little bit, but not nearly enough. He didn't get to the line, so that is going to be another turnover on downs as the Wildcats hold and take over possession again of the football. Probably going to be the last play of the quarter. As the clock now setting on 12 seconds. See what Meadow Bridge opts to do. have had success with the big play, so it wouldn't surprise me if they don't draw back here and let it go. Atkins in the shotgun.
Atkins in shotgun. Brown beside him.
They snap it to Atkins. It's a high snap. He hauls it in, going to take it himself, and gets it ahead maybe for a half a yard. That's going to be the last play of the first quarter as the clock winds down. First quarter in the books. Your score, Meadow Bridge 8, Webster County 0. So far, been a pretty good football game. Good defensive battle by both teams. I'm Greg Christ. I'm doing it by myself tonight, and so you have to bear with me. And it probably won't be a stellar performance, I'm guessing. But so far, a stellar performance by the Meadow Bridge Wildcats as they lead at 8-0. Let's get us a quick break in here. We'll be back on the New River Network with second quarter action. Meadow Bridge Wildcats, Webster County Highlanders. Wildcats lead at 8-0. Stay tuned, everybody. Welcome back to Frank Arich Stadium here in Meadow Bridge. So that's tonight's homecoming game for the Meadow Bridge Wildcats. They lead the Webster County Highlanders 8-0. Wildcats looking at second down and 9. First down run by Atkins, picked up a yard as he kept it himself. Atkins will be in that pistol formation again. They spread the field. Got a receiver split way wide to the left. Now he moves back in a little bit. 2 to the left. 2 to the right. Brown in the backfield with Atkins. Another high snap, but he pulls it down. Drops the ball into the flat. Looks like Brown, and he gets it up over the 35 for a first down for Meadow Bridge. So, but we have flags down again. And that was Connor Mullins who took in that pass reception, not Brown. And we've got an ineligible man downfield, so it's going to negate that nice pass play by the Wildcats, and they'll be marched back.
Lineman can't go past 2 or 3 yards.
10, and go forward again. With the Meadow Bridge passing attack pretty solid tonight. When they've had incompletions, they've been dropped, and some of the pass completions have been negated by penalties. But they've been on the money. Atkins throwing the ball spot on, as he did right there. All right, so that brings up second down and about 14. They take it from the spot. Atkins in the shotgun. And he's got Brown behind him. Atkins looks out in the flat to throw. He picks up Gladwell out there. Gladwell with a nice move to the inside, up over the 35, and finally drug out of bounds at about the 38-yard line. So nice pickup there by
That should have been a flag. He getting hurt off of it.
Gladwell.
Yeah.
He knocked him out, but then he threw him after.
Caden tackled
Picks up about 13 on that play. So it'll be first down and 10.
What's it on, 39, 38?
Ball resting on the Meadow Bridge 39-yard line. Atkins drops back in that shotgun again with the Brown beside him. 2 receivers split each way. A little bit of a high snap. Atkins going to throw a little bubble screen out in the flat. Picks up his man out there, and that is Connor Mullins. And he breaks a tackle and actually picks up positive yards there. He got about a yard, but he had to break a tackle to do it. So nice job breaking the tackle, but it's a good job by the Highlander defense as they close quickly on him. Brings up second down now and 9. For Meadow Bridge. They look to the sideline to get their play in. Ryan Cooper, Jaden Gladwell are split to the left. Connor Mullins, and I believe maybe, I'm not sure who that other receiver is. Atkins drop, pressure comes, throws a little sidearmer out there, and he completes it to Cooper down the sideline over the 50 to the 45, and they're going to mark him right there at the 45. 16-yard completion.
He's about to get green right there. He got that ball out there. Pretty good.
And we got a timeout on the play. Webster County going to take a timeout after that nice pickup by Connor Mullins. And Highlanders going to take a timeout, see if they can figure out how to slow this passing game down a little bit. That was a nice pass by Atkins that time as he had pressure. 3 or 4 Highlanders after him, and he was able to buy himself a little bit of time by floating out to the left, and then he threw it kind of sidearm out there and was able to connect to give Meadow Bridge another first down. So they have it on Webster County's 45, 1st and 10. We're just underway here in the second quarter, 10:39 to go in this first half. Wildcat offense is perking right along with this passing game. Like I said earlier, Atkins has done a few incompletions, but they've been right on the money as they've been dropped. And then a couple of completions have been negated by penalties. Otherwise, a heck of a job by Atkins. He's Dustin Atkins. He's a nice player, senior, 5'9", 178 pounds. I told the PA guy up here before the game started, said I've been doing these games for a while. It seems like Dustin Atkins has been playing for the last 10 years. I guess he's a 4-year senior this year, and we've called his name a lot over these broadcasts. So we hope you're enjoying this broadcast from the New River Network. You can watch it on, if you are watching and want to let friends and family know where they can watch, Facebook, YouTube, Roku TV. All you got to do is get on there and search the New River Network, and we're on there live. All right, same formation looks like for the Wildcats. Seton Mullins and Connor Mullins split to the right. Jaden Gladwell, Ryan Cooper split out to the left, and we've got encroachment on the Webster. And that's a 5-yard step off against the Highlanders. So it brings up 1st and 5 now for Meadow Bridge. First penalty of the night for the Highlanders. Atkins back again in that shotgun formation. Hands it off to Landon James in the backfield with him, and James gets dropped.
33 James as he's hit in the backfield.
Like a hot skillet, and he goes down after about a 3.5, 4-yard loss back to the 44 of Meadow Bridge. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9 for Meadow Bridge. He didn't have much chance there as the Webster County defensive line blew through that time. All right, same formation. Webster County showing a blitz, and we've got a whistle for the play. And let's see what the official's timeout is about. It must be something to do with possibly the play clock, which it went out on one end. We're good on the other end.
They were looking at the clock.
And the clock rewinds, and here we go. Atkins. That's 5 or 6 yards back in that shotgun formation. High snap again. Atkins goes up, pulls it down, gets rid of it out into the flat. He's got a man open, and I believe he hauls it in. Beautiful catch that time by Seton Mullins, and nice pass again by Atkins. And that's going to be a pickup of 13, and that gives Meadow Bridge another first down. Beautiful catch out there by Mullins. Ball about the 31-yard line.
I'd like to let everyone know tonight's game is broadcast live on the New River.
Brings up first down and 10 again for
YouTube Live.
Meadow Bridge.
Also on Channel 5.
Not that I'm aware of.
And they are on the 31-yard line of Webster County. And now we got an official's timeout. again, must be having a little bit of play clock issues, I'm assuming.
He's got a marker. No, if you can borrow it.
Official timeout on the play.
I might borrow your pencil in a minute if that's okay. Not at the moment. Thank you.
Officials timeout if they've looks like some clock issues. I knew they were discussing maybe the play clock having a little bit of trouble with play clock on one end. It's out. So
When he start, no.
Oh, obviously.
officials talking to the coach. So we have the guilty party has admitted fault up here.
It's usually me.
He saw a good-looking woman come in, he said, and he took his eyes off the game, and that was all it took. Missed the start time. So that's what it was. He's back in the game now. All right, here we go. First down and 10 for Meadow Bridge. 31-yard line. Atkins in the shotgun again. Good snap this time. Atkins drops, looks deep, throws it deep. He's got two men out there and actually a third man, a Webster County man. They're fighting for it, and Meadow Bridge wins the fight. And let's see who the receiver was. That receiver was Ryan Cooper, and Cooper just basically took it away from the defender back there.
Down to the 5-yard line.
And that puts him down on the 6-yard line. So that is a 25-yard pass and catch. And again, nice reception by Cooper at time. He just fought the defender for the ball and took it away from him. Gives Meadow Bridge first and goal from the 6-yard line. Again, this passing attack for the Wildcats is pretty impressive tonight. Atkins in that shotgun again. Got Landon James right behind him. Snap high and off to the right. He's got a man wide open out in the flat. He connects with him, and that is Seton Mullins, and he takes it into the end zone for the Meadow Bridge touchdown, a 6-yard touchdown pass from Atkins to Mullins. And that is Dustin Atkins, and that was Seton Mullins. We got more than one Mullins out there. And that the touchdown is good. Now they go for the 2-point conversion. And it looks like pretty much the same formation. They've got two receivers split to the right, two split to the left. Mullins is out on the right side. Gladwell and Cooper on the left. Atkins take a snap and run basically the same play out into the flat, just overthrown. That pass was intended for Connor Mullins, and it falls incomplete, but Meadow Bridge Wildcats get on the board again with their second touchdown of the night, and they now lead it 14-0 with 9:32 to go here in the first half of play. Got a break in the action. Let's take us a break here. We'll be back after these messages. Stay tuned to the New River Network. You're watching Friday night high school football from Meadow Bridge. Wildcats lead it 14-0. We'll be back. Welcome back to the New River Network. Friday night football here from Frank Eric Stadium in Meadow Bridge. Wildcats lead at 14-0, 9:32 to go in the first half. Been a pretty impressive offensive display by the Meadow Bridge Wildcats. Their passing game is spot on tonight. Blake Bennett set to kick it off for the Wildcats, and the up man takes it Peyton Amos, and Amos up over the 40 to about the 43. 44 before he's brought down, so nice little return by Amos. Again, gives Webster County pretty good field position, but they've been unable to get anything going offensively tonight. So no luck on any of their possessions. They've haven't figured up their yardage, but I'm going to guess that it's going to be very little. I was going to say negative, but I don't think it's negative, but it's not much above that. All right, Webster County with 2 splits to the right, 1 to the left. McCourt lines it up in the backfield for the Highlanders. Takes the snap, and he was going to fake it and throw the ball, but we got a false start on Webster County, so something with their offense struggling, they can ill afford to be starting out behind the chains, and that's something they don't want to do. Obviously, nobody wants to do that, but when you're struggling offensively, that's the last thing you want is to start off behind the chains. First down penalties. So that makes it 1st and 15 for Webster County. Ball inside the 40 now, about the 39 of Webster. McCourt brings him out. Got Bell beside him to the right, and I think that's Cody Williamson to his left. Takes a snap, looks to throw. He's throwing deep, and pass was intended out there for Peyton McCourt, but it was just a little too high for him. Good coverage on that play by Dustin Atkins that time. He had the coverage on McCourt. Did a good job, didn't bite on the fake. He was right there with him as he threw the football, so good job by Atkins on the defensive side of it. Brings up 2nd down 15 for Webster County. Again, ball on about the 39-yard line of Webster County. We're in the second quarter. We have 9:20 to go. Highlanders struggling to get something going offensively. All right, 2nd, 15. Same formation. This time they fake the handoff to the right side. They hand it off back to the inside, and it's got a big gainer all the way up. Looks like Cooper on the carry.
Ball carry number 30. That's Isaac Cutlip.
Actually, Cutlip. I think I said Cooper. So Cutlip. And that was a
Make that the 33-yard line. He'll have it up for
28-yard gainer by Isaac Cutlip. So big play for Webster County. That's their first big play of the night. 1st and 10 now. Ball on about the 32 of Meadow Bridge. McCourt in the shotgun. Fakes that inside handoff this time. Keeps it himself. And he might have got a yard up around the 31 possibly.
Number 9. Jack McCourt with the quarterback keeper. Sawyer is going to bring it down.
So he picks up a yard. Brings up 2nd down now and 9.
Now for the Highlanders.
That time they faked that inside handoff. That was the play they ran before that when Cutlip picked up the big gainer. They faked that handoff that time. McCourt kept it himself, and I believe he was going to try to run the option, but pitchman was taken out, so he just cut it up himself and took off with it, picked up a couple. Here's McCourt again in the shotgun. Got Bell and Williamson to either side of him. He's going to pitch it wide to Bell. Bell's going to throw it. Looks downfield, and he had a man open, but he threw it wide of the intended receiver.
Ball's incomplete.
Look at that. Got a little pressure, and the man was open out there. Looked like Cutlip was open, but Bell had a little bit of pressure on him, had to throw it kind of quick, and got rid of it a little early. Okay, we're going to have a little live game look in now from over in Greenwood.
Interception here now. Oak Hill going to take back over. Snap goes directly to Farrow. He was at the quarterback spot. He takes off, crosses the 20, gets to about the 23.
Oak Hill up 10-0. All right. Here we go, 3rd down 9. McCourt drops throw. Pressure comes. Going to set up the screen. Get the screen out in the flat to Williamson. He breaks the tackle. He's up over the 20, the 10, and he's brought down inside the 10.
Pass is complete to number 11, Cody Williamson. Brought down by Mullins.
Connor Mullins with the tackle.
Have enough for the Highlander first down.
So that is a 1st down, and it's 1st and goal.
And the Highlanders will have it 1st and goal from about the 8-yard line.
And we hear, looks like the 6-yard line, so nice pickup that time. We're going to call it 23, 24 yards.
Yeah, can't tell from the
I'm looking at the ref on the side.
All right, here comes McCord in the shotgun again. The lines aren't very bright, so it's hard to see where they're at. They pitch it out to Bell, and Connor Bell is wrapped up after little or no gain. He might have got a half a yard there. Actually lost a yard, so looks like now maybe he's back to the 5, so they must have been on the 4, and Webster County is going to take a timeout. 7:06 to go here in the first half of play. The Meadowbridge Wildcats lead at 14-0. Webster County knocking on the door, though. They got it second and goal, Second and goal from the 5-yard line. So we'll take us a quick break here while we're taking a break in the action. Watching the New River Network. Stay tuned. We'll be back. Welcome back to Frank Harrod Stadium. Webster County Highlanders, Meadowbridge Wildcat. Meadowbridge leads at 14-0. Webster County threatening second down goal from the 5-yard line. Got 7 minutes to go here in this first half. Again, Webster County with the football. McCord in the shotgun. Takes a snap. He's going to throw it and throws it over the middle. Almost intercepted there. Jaden Gladwell got his hands on it but couldn't quite haul it in and make the decision to throw the ball down here. First and goal or second and goal from the 6. It falls incomplete.
The quarterback's Isaac Snyder.
Snyder? Is he number 8? No, number 5 is the quarterback.
They changed.
Is it number 8? Can you tell?
Where's he at? That's number 11 now, or no? Yeah. Something behind that one.
Yeah, I think he's number 8. He must have changed jerseys.
Snyder, the quarterback, has been brought in. And that time, he had a man wide open in the end zone. He missed him. Tried to throw it out in the flat to Bell and couldn't connect with him. Falls incomplete. That'll bring up 4th and goal now for Webster County. A little debate up here in the press box about who the quarterback is. We're trying to get a clear shot of his number. We've been calling it McCord all night, and it is number 9, Zach McCord. McCord in the shotgun formation. Again, has Bell to his right, Williamson to his left. 4th down and goal from the 5. McCord takes the snap, looking into the end zone. He's got a man back there. He's open if he stays in, and he does stay in, and that pass is complete. And that was Cutlip again. 2 big plays for Isaac Cutlip as he hauls in the 6-yard pass. For the TD.
Make that C.J. Wayne on the touchdown reception.
All right, so we've got another change. I guess C.J. Wayne is number 30. We've got the roster here that has Isaac Cutlip, so I'm sure moms will be letting us know about that. But we had no way of knowing. I think somebody yelled down from the top that is C.J. Wayne and not Isaac Cutlip. So C.J. Wayne with 2 big plays on that possession. And this time, McCord's going to keep it himself on the fake option play, and he piles in for the 2-point conversion. And Webster County right back into this ball game. 14-8 is your score. 6:45 to go in the first half. And again, we're working on these numbers. We just have to go by the roster that we're handed, and apparently some of these names have changed to protect the innocent. So we'll have to try to make sure we get the right names. We'll take another quick look in here on the Greenbrier East Oak Hill game. See how things are going over there in Fairleigh.
Yeah, that's where I am.
10-0 looks like Oak Hill leading it, and they have the football. This will be a big win for the Red Devils. If they could somehow pull this one out. Greenbrier East, highly ranked AAA team, so we'll keep you posted on that score as the night goes along. Try to check in some of the action every now and then. Nice new little feature we got here. And again, hats off to Darren McGuffin. Does a great job with the technology. I know you don't ask me about any of the technology part because I don't know anything about that, and I don't know anything about broadcasting. Don't know much about sports, but for some reason he keeps me around. It's a fantastic job there with the technology. All right, Webster County set to boot it away. They kicked the squib kick, and kicker on that was Peyton Amos, and it goes out of bounds.
Landon James going to fall on that ball.
He falls on it actually before it goes out, and he falls on it at about the 35-yard line, so the Wildcats will start there. 1st and 10. So momentum shift here with Webster County. A nice offensive possession that time. Two big plays to C.J. Wayne. Had a nice run, 23 yards, and then the 6-yard pass completion on 4th and goal to get Webster County back in at Dustin Atkins in the shotgun. Receivers split wide to both sides, 2 on each side. Atkins drops it out into the flat, and it's hauled in out there by Seton Mullins. Tell you what, Seton Mullins got some good hands on him as he hauled that thing in, too. That's a nice catch as well. Second nice catch that he's had, 5-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 5.
He shuffled and got her in there, I guess.
All right, Atkins will bring him back up to the line.
Brown to his left, got twin receivers.
Same formation, high snap. Atkins quickly out into the flat this time, and he's got it to Connor Mullins. Gets enough for the first down. He gets it up to about the 47, 48-yard line, first down. So it's a nice pickup of 8 on that play. So again, this passing game for Meadow Bridge has been spot on tonight. 6:28 to go here in the first half. 3 receivers to the left this time. Seton Mullins, Jaden Gladwell, Ryan Cooper. All split to the left. Atkins takes snap, drops straight back, looking to his left, throws it, and just a little bit overthrown that time as Seton Mullins couldn't quite get to it. That pass was a little high, incomplete. So it brings up 2nd down now and 10 for Meadow Bridge.
Now for the Wildcats.
Ball at about the 43 of Meadow Bridge. 6 minutes, 6 seconds to go, first half. Again, Meadow Bridge leads at 14-8. Good football game here tonight. 2 pretty evenly matched teams, it looks like. Same formation last time, 3 receivers, same 3 out here to the left. 1 man, I believe that is Connor Mullins, split to the right. Atkins take a snap. Looks across the middle, and he's got a receiver, hauls it in, and that was Connor Mullins. And he hauls it in, and he picks up about 15 on that one.
And Mullins will have enough for another Wildcat first down.
Another first down for Meadow Bridge. As again, this passing game keeps right on clicking. Devin Brown in the backfield with Atkins. He drops in the shotgun again. No reason to think Meadow is not going to keep up his passing attack. Atkins snap high. He drops back and picks it up. He's going to try to throw it deep. Receiver's covered, but he, again, another fight for it. This time looks like C.J. Wayne won the fight this time over Ryan Cooper. Cooper won the last one. Wayne wins that one, and the ball is intercepted by Webster County.
Somewhere down there behind the tent. I don't know where.
Yeah. It's on the 10, boy. No, the 8.
And the Highlanders will have the ball. First and 10.
All right, so Webster County takes over first and 10 from the, looks like about the 7-yard line. 5:24 to go here in the first half. So Atkins that time just reared back through it. He threw it a little bit short. Good coverage back there by Wayne. He was able to pick it off and give Webster County another possession. McCourt, I think, lines up in the shotgun. Blitz comes from Meadow Bridge. They pick it up. He throws it out in the flat, and it's underthrown. It was intended for Wayne. I believe he called it in. Made a nice catch on it up about the 11 or 12-yard line.
That pass complete for a gain of about 4.
So they pick up 4 on the play.
Second down and 6 to go from the 11.
Is the ball set?
Brings up second down now and 6. Clock continues to roll. We're under 5 minutes to go here in the first half of play. Frank Eric Stadium, beautiful stadium. Been here a long time. I played on this stadium when I was in high school. Tells you how long ago that's been. That's been a while. We'll call it 40 years ago. Probably a few more than that. All right. Second down. 6 to go. McCourt takes the shotgun snap, and Webster County not backing off either. They're coming out throwing, and this pass incomplete. And it was intended out there. I'm not sure what that number was. Possibly, maybe Isaiah Mathis, possibly, or C.J. Wayne. Well, they got C.J. Wayne in here at number 20. So we're not sure. We'll find out if it's Isaac Cutlip or C.J. Wayne, number 30 and 20. There's a little question about that. C.J. Wayne is listed as 20. Isaac Cutlip is listed as 30. They told us Isaac Cutlip was not 30, that it was C.J. Wayne, so we're confused. And I think maybe somebody else is as well. We'll try to get those corrected to make sure we get the right names. Don't want nobody getting mad at us. That's not why we're here. All right, McCourt in the shotgun again. Williamson and Bell behind him. Takes the snap, and this time they're going to pitch it to Bell around the left side, and he's fighting for yardage, but not much. He was hit as soon as he got that pitch. And I'm going to say he either lost a little bit. Yes, he did. Lost about a half a yard. That'll bring up 4th down now and 6. Looks like we're getting another peek in at the Greenbrier East Oak Hill game. We're trying to.
Bell back to pump the ball away. Cooper back deep for the Wildcats.
All right, here we go. Cooper going to kick it away for, actually Connor Bell going to kick it away for Webster County. Cooper back to return. Ball lands at the 35. Takes a little bit of a roll, but not very far. Goes to the 37. So Wildcats will take over there on the 37-yard line of Webster County. They have plenty of time. 3:48 to go in the first half. They lead at 14-8. And now have it 1st and 10. From the 38-yard line. Atkins takes a shotgun snap, drops it out to Cooper over the left side. He's fighting for yardage, and he gets it down inside the 35 to about the 30. And he's knocked out of bounds, which will stop the clock. He gains about 7 there. Brings up second down now and 3. Clock is stopped now with 3:20 to go in this first half. Second down 3 for Meadow Bridge. Atkins back in the shotgun. A little bit of a high snap. He floats it out there. Again, the receiver underthrew him, and that pass is going to be intercepted by Cody Williamson. And ball is going to be down at about the 20. So that was a poor pass there by Atkins that time. First one of those we've seen tonight. So he underthrew his receiver. He's trying to throw a little floater out there. Just underthrew him just a little bit, and Williamson picks it off. So that's the second interception for Webster County in this quarter. Fortunately for Meadow Bridge, has been deep in Webster territory each time, so it hadn't really, so far, hadn't hurt them any. We'll see how this drive goes. Webster County, again, didn't show any intentions just running out the clock. They come out passing from their own 5 last time. This time they give it to Bell. Maybe that's the reason why Bell is snowed under, and he's going to lose about 4 on the play. So, nowhere to go. Silas Atkins on the stop.
He's hitting the backfield. Number 70, Atkins, along with Bennett.
Brings up 2nd and 14 for Webster County. Now the clock rolling down to 2:25. I think Webster County will be content now just to run some clock.
As the Highlanders will lose about 4 on the play. Brings up.
Their running game has had nowhere to go tonight. One big play, and that was the long run of 23 yards by either Cutlip or Wayne. This time McCourt fakes the handoff and takes a little misdirection, and then he gets dropped, and that's going to be another big loss. Looks like they lost about 7 on that.
Number 9, your ball carrier.
So that's a another big loss, and the ball is spotted back on the. We'll look here and figure it out. We've got a timeout here, so let's take a quick peek into the Oak Hill Greenbrier East game. Oak Hill leading at 16-0. Looks like Greenbrier East lining up for a 28-yard field goal attempt, and Oak Hill takes a timeout before the field goal attempt can be made. So they're nearing half there in Fairleigh. And a neat little feature we have on here, we can check into the other end of the channel's games. That's the Greenbrier Valley channel. Tape delay in that game. And we're able to tap in and check out some of the action and see what the score is. So 16-0, Oak Hill leads it. Right here at Meadow Bridge, the Wildcats lead at 14-8. Minute 48 to go in the first half of play. The ball is at about, looks like the 20, I'm going to say the 20-yard line. Again, it's hard to see these lines. They're not marked very well. And I think from what I understand, they painted them last night, but they had a middle school game and just went with these lines, didn't redo them. The ball is back to the 15, and it's 3rd down, and we'll call it 22. McCourt lines up in that pistol formation with Bell and Williamson to either side of him, sends a man in motion. That's, we'll say, Cutlip right to left, and before we can get to playoff, false start on Webster. Settle marching back 5 more yards. So that's going to make it now about 3rd and 27.
3rd and 25 situation.
Be 3rd and 25. I said 27. They got to get to the 35 for a first down. They're on the 10, so it's 3rd down 25. Another costly penalty for Webster County, and they've gone backwards on this drive. McCourt in the pistol. Takes the snap. Going to throw it or try to throw it, and it is intercepted. And Connor Mullins picks it off, and he's scrambling around running, looking for running room. He's going to get into the end zone. Big mistake by the Webster County Highlanders as Connor Mullins intercepted that pass and took it to the end zone. Takes it in 15 yards for the touchdown, and that's a huge play in this game, as that ups Meadow Bridge's lead now 20-8. And Webster County, again, probably wouldn't have been well advised to just run that thing, let the clock run, make Meadow Bridge use her timeouts. But now Meadow Bridge gets the score, so big momentum shifter in this game. It looked like Webster County was starting to kind of crawl back a little bit. Here's Atkins in the shotgun looking for that 2-point conversion. He's going to throw it. Looks to the end zone, drops it out into the flats, hauled in there by Seton Mullins, and waiting on a signal. We're behind the tent. We can't see, but it's no good as he caught it, but he went out of bounds near the goal line. But 2-point conversion try is no good. And Meadow Bridge with a huge play. Connor Mullins with the tipped pass. He intercepted it, got it about the 27. Wheel and deal from his left to his right. Finally takes it in the end zone for the Meadow Bridge touchdown. So we've got 1:30 to go in the first half. Huge play by the Meadow Bridge defense. Again, Connor Mullins, the pass was tipped, and I didn't see who tipped it, but pass was tipped. Mullins intercepted, zigzagged his way to the end zone. 27-yard return there. Ball was marked on the 15, so we get credit for a 15-yard interception. And the touchdown, and again, that's a big swing. All right, let's run over to Fairleigh real quick, check in there and see what's happened. Looks like they converted on their field goal attempt. Oak Hill has the football on the 33-yard line. Couldn't be too much time left in that first half over, I wouldn't think.
For the Highlanders.
Cutlip and Bell deep for Webster. Blake Bennett kicks it off. It's going to be short, taken by the up man, and we'll have to get a number on that guy. We haven't seen him with it.
Ball field number 24, Connor Bell on the return.
And they're saying Connor Bell, but I don't believe that's Connor Bell. But regardless, 46-yard line for Webster County. Decent field position. We'll see what they decide to do with it here. Connor Bell is listed at 6'1", 236. I don't think that was him.
No timeouts for the visiting team. You need to throw it to the sideline.
All right, McCourt in the pistol formation. Same formation they've been in. 2 running backs back there with him. Fakes it to Bell. He's going to run the option. He pitches to Williams. Williamson over the 50. Gets down to about the 49, 48. He fumbles the football, but he falls right back on it. So a pickup of about 5 for Williamson. Second down, 5 to go. Down to a minute left in this first half of play. McCourt in the shotgun. Give it to Bell. Oh, they fake it to Bell, and they fumble the football. Meadow Bridge falls on it. Look like Blake Bennett recovers that fumble, so another mistake by the Highlanders. And Meadow Bridge takes over. 45 seconds to go in this first half. Another big mistake by the Highlanders. Ball on the 50-yard line. Meadow Bridge will have it there, 1st and 10. All right. Atkins in shotgun. Meadow Bridge looks like they have no intentions of running out this clock. They're going to go here and try to get it in. Atkins drops it out in the flats to Gladwell. Hauls it in at about the 48, and he's going to be dropped there immediately. Tackled on that play by Raiden Triplett. Gains 2 on the play. Clock running down to 25. Meadow Bridge looks like they're not going to try to stop the clock, and this could be the last play of the half. Atkins drops, again, throws it out in the flat, connects with Gladwell. Gladwell makes a move to 30, runs out of bounds at about the 28-yard line, 29-yard line.
As he'll go out of bounds at about the 38-yard line.
Gains 8. Gives Meadow Bridge another first down, 11 seconds to go.
11.9 seconds to go until halftime.
In the first half of play.
Oh, Jaden's trying to listen to his dad's voice though. And see him look up here.
Atkins in the shotgun. Webster County blitzes. Atkins gets it away. It's completed out in the flat to Seton Mullins. And Meadow Bridge will take a quick timeout as that completion good for about 3 yards. And the clock rolls down to 5.7. So Meadow Bridge takes a timeout. Okay, may try to air that thing out here and get it in the end zone. Meadow Bridge, a good passing attack tonight. We'll figure it up, but looks like Atkins is racking up some big-time yards here.
Connor has 85. Seton has 32. And Jaden has 24.
Going to guess that Atkins is up close to 200 yards here in his first half passing the football.
He's a good tight end. He makes a good tight end.
Oh my gosh.
That's what I said. He makes a good tight end.
You nailed it.
He went from
I had this old lady today. She knew me saying that. She was trying to tell me how to count my two. The first one, they made copy of her checks.
I have him unofficially for 224 yards here in his first half, so pretty impressive performance by Dustin Atkins tonight. Very few incompletions. He's actually had a couple of completions nullified by penalties and also a couple of drop passes. Wildcats making their way back out on the field.
You can feel my face just getting this car right here. And the lady from the gas station was in there and she was like, oh my God.
Atkins will come out and put him in this shotgun again. He got 3 receivers to the left. Seton Mullins, Jaden Gladwell, Ryan Cooper. Connor Mullins split wide to the right.
I don't have any of those. I just got brand new ones.
Looks like Devin Brown in the backfield with Atkins. Takes the snap. He's going to keep it and run the quarterback draw this time. He's got some room, and he slips down just beyond the, looks like the 26 to the 25, and he goes down there. So he picked up about 11 right there, but that's going to do it for the first half. As your Meadow Bridge Wildcats, big plays there right before halftime. They lead at 20-8 over the Webster County Highlanders here at Frank Harrod Stadium on homecoming night. And again, I don't know if we'll probably show the homecoming festivities as the half rolls on. And there's the, if you see the instant replay, the big play right before half. Connor Mullins with the interception zigzags his way to the end zone for the touchdown. And that's why Meadow Bridge has that 20-8 lead. Score was 14-8. Webster County gained a little bit of momentum there and then made that big mistake. And that'll do it for the first half of play. You're watching Friday night high school football here on the New River Network from Meadow Bridge, Frank Harrod Stadium. The Wildcats lead it over the Highlanders 20-8. We'll return for halftime festivities in just a moment. Stay with us.
High School would like to welcome you to the 2021 Homecoming Halftime Activities. This year's theme for Homecoming is Wild Wild West. The winners of the float contest are as follows. Third place winner is 8th grade. Second place winner is sophomores. And first place winner is seniors. Thanks to all who helped and donated. At this time, the Student Council of Meadow High School would like to introduce the 2021 Homecoming Course. Entering the field is Kendall Gilkerson, the 7th grade attendant. Kendall is from Meadow and is the daughter of Lindsay and Seth Tabor and John and Brittany Gilkerson. She is being escorted by Bo Weichel from Damies. He is the son of Kurt and Daniel Weichel. The 8th grade attendant is Lillian Hayes from Meadow Bridge. She is the daughter of Michael and Amanda Hayes. She is being escorted by Tony Martin from Meadow Bridge. He is the son of Tony and Bonnie Martin. Entering the field is Kirsten Roselle, the freshman attendant. Kirsten is from Damies and is the daughter of April and Gary Claypool and Chris Roselle. She is being escorted by Jacob Hanshew from Meadow Bridge. He is the son of Neil and Jamie Hanshew. The sophomore attendant is Brooklyn Glenn from Meadow Bridge. She is the daughter of Timothy and Beatrice Glenn. She is being escorted by Bryson Sawyers from Leyland. He is the son of Eric and Jennifer Sawyers. Entering the field is Allison Wright, the junior attendant. Allison is from Damies and is the daughter of Alicia Wright. She's being escorted by Seton Mullins from Meadow Bridge. He is the son of Mahala Mullins and Chad Tabor. There are 4 senior girls vying for the title of Miss Wildcat, as well as 4 senior boys vying for the title of Mr. Wildcat. Entering the field is Savannah Adkins, senior candidate for Miss Wildcat from Meadow Bridge, the daughter of Lena Fox. Savannah plans to go to college to become a nurse. She's being escorted by Mr. Wildcat candidate Dustin Adkins from Leyland, the son of Matthew and Stephanie Adkins. Dustin plans to study criminal justice and become a DNR officer. Entering the field is Julie Gunner, senior candidate for Miss Wildcat from Meadow Bridge, the daughter of Gary and Suzanne Gunner. Julie plans to attend WVU Tech and become a registered nurse. She is being escorted by Mr. Wildcat candidate Ryan Cooper from Meadow Bridge, the son of Kristen Cooper and Dan and Lori Cooper. Ryan plans to pursue a degree in criminal justice and become a police officer. Here you go, Coop! Entering the field is Lauren McKnight, senior candidate for Miss Wildcat from Meadow Bridge, the daughter of Gary and Deborah McKnight. Lauren plans to become an elementary school teacher. She's being escorted by Mr. Wildcat candidate Landon James from Meadow Bridge, the son of Mahala Mullins. Landon plans to get a master's in criminal justice and become a federal marshal. Entering the field is Alyssa Underwood, senior candidate for Miss Wildcat from Meadow Bridge, the daughter of Franklin Underwood and Jessica Callison. Alyssa plans to get a business degree and become a cosmetologist. She is being escorted by Mr. Wildcat candidate Colin Woods from Patterson Mountain, the son of Emily Woods and grandson of Randall and Ruth Patterson and Sana Woods. Colin plans to attend WVU. The 2021 crown bearers are Chloe Brown and Cameron Hanshew. Chloe is the daughter of David and Lana Brown from Raynell. Cameron is the son of Josh and Danielle Hanshew from Danees. Entering the field is the 2020 Miss Wildcat, Bonnie Bragg. She is being escorted by Coach Wickline of Meadowbridge High School. Bonnie will be crowning the 2021 Mr. and Miss Wildcat.
The Student Council would like to thank all the clubs, classes, students, and all the Tribune Wildcats for their assistance with the 2021 homecoming.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 2021 Mr. Wildcat is Dustin Adkins.
And the 2021 Miss Wildcat is Julie Gunner.
I don't know.
Congratulations, Dustin Adkins and Julie Gunner. Go Wildcats!
Okay. Pull the mic up and see if you got sound.
Check 1, 2.
Yeah, it looks good. Okay, Cam Huffman will be on the air. What do you want to talk about? The game? Recap of the game.
Halftime here at Spartan Stadium as the teams are back out on the field warming up for the second half. The first half on the scoreboard was all Oak Hill as the Red Devils struck first on a 21-yard field goal with 5:20 to go in the opening quarter. They added to that lead later in the opening quarter on a pass from Jacob Ward to Braxton Hall. The 37-yard score made it 10-0, And then on a 4th down play, Oak Hill busted off a 47-yard run with 2:18 to go in the opening half to make it 16-0. Greenbrier East came back just before the end of the half and connected on a Noah Dotson 34-yard field goal to make the halftime score 16-3. So on the scoreboard it's all Oak Hill, but when you break down the statistics, it hasn't been nearly as lopsided. Greenbrier East had the ball twice in the red zone, once had to settle for the field goal, and the other time threw an interception in the end zone and left without points. So total offense, Oak Hill has rushed the ball for 85 yards and has not completed a pass so far this game. Excuse me, Oak Hill has 132 yards rushing. They had 85 yards before the 147-yard play. So other than that, Greenbrier East has held them in check, but had the one big play for Oak Hill to add up to 132 yards rushing. And on the other side, Greenbrier East has found it difficult. 45 yards rushing, 63 yards passing. But as bad as things went for Greenbrier East in the opening half, with penalties coming away in the red zone without points, they have to feel kind of fortunate to only be down 16-3, and they have a chance here as we open the second half to get a score on the board and get back in this football game. Eric Workman now joins me. And Eric, I was just saying, if you look at the statistics, it's been pretty even in the first half. What it comes down to is Greenbrier East had the one red zone trip where it threw the interception, came away without points. And then on the other red zone trip, it had to settle for this field goal. And then the one play, the 47-yard rush on the 4th down for the touchdown from Oak Hill, was the big difference. Other than that, Greenbrier East had held the Red Devils to 85 yards rushing, but they are up to 132 now in that one big play. But for the most part, fairly even half, except on the scoreboard.
Well, I'll tell you, if you break that down, Cam, there's two plays that score both of them at some point. You know, keeps us out of the end zone, and then they drive down and score. You know, so we're down by 2 scores, and 2 plays is the cause of that.
Yeah, as you said, that's a 14-point swing there, and where we sit at halftime, 16-3 is a 13-point game. So it comes down to that simple. So I think if you're Ray Lee at halftime, you have to kind of encourage your team that, hey, it looks bad now, but you're certainly not out of it. You've played basically with them aside from a couple plays, and you have an opportunity now to maybe post an early score here in the third quarter and get yourself right back in it.
Yep, that's the thing. We've got to post a score early. We've got to get on the board real quick and get the fans back in the game and get the tempo up on offense and make some big stops on defense and see what we can do. I think we are the better team, and being down by the 2 plays, I'm not going to say 2 scores, just 2 plays. We're down by 2 plays, in which we have the ability and the athletes to do so ourselves right here.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Early on, the first couple of drives, Oak Hill ate up some yardage on the ground, but after that, Greenbrier East really adjusted and was holding them in check until that big run. And I think that was just a case of they were trying to give a big 4th down stop, put everybody in the box, and they missed the tackle there. And once the guy got through, there's nobody to bring him down. But as you said, it's been everything that could go wrong for the first half did, but still you only found yourself down 2 scores, so you can post one early here, and it's a different football game pretty quickly.
Yeah, it is. And you said it right. They clogged up the box on the big 4th down run, and our second and third levels just didn't have a chance. We're chasing from behind once it breaks through, and it's just a lose-lose situation for us.
Yeah, absolutely. And if there's one thing Oak Hill has, it's certainly speed, and they showed it there. Once they break that line of scrimmage, they can turn on the jet. So you have to see if you can limit that if you're Greenbrier East.
Yeah, they're very athletic, especially in the backfield. And as much misdirection as they run, it's fun to watch for us, but it's killer for the coaches to plan against and just for the players to stay focused enough to do their jobs and make stops.
I have a feeling, though, just the way that it kind of felt there at the end, that Greenbrier East is going to come out here. You know, they had some things going offensively. They just threw the interception and then had the big penalty that kind of forced them back to make them have to kick that field goal there. But a lot of things were going well. They had some answers offensively, so I look for them to come out here and continue that and see if they can get right back in this game. As you said, I kind of agree with you. I feel like, and it's hard to say when you're down 16-3, but I feel like Greenbrier East is the better team here so far.
I agree. I really do. And I'm really glad that Coach Lee took the 3 points there because that gave Noah some confidence. And you never know. Here at the end of the game, we can need him right now. You know?
Yeah, glad he didn't listen to us because we told him not to take the 3, but for sure, yeah, it was big to get on the board and not be shut out in the opening half and have something to kind of build on a little momentum.
It sure was. And there has been some stuff that we've done well, you know, but it just has not bounced our way, and that's hurt on the scoreboard. But like we said, it's 2 plays. Let's go out and make the plays now, and then guess what? We score twice, we're up.
Exactly. And the good thing is we played most of that first quarter with Monquel Davis at receiver and Ian Klein out of the game. They're both back in there now.
Yep.
And ready to go. So we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back for the opening kickoff of the second half. You're watching Greenbrier East football on the Greenbrier Valley Channel. Oak Hill leading Greenbrier East 16-3.
Welcome back to the New River Network here in Meadowbridge. We're at Frank Ehret Stadium, and we've had a update on the Oak Hill Greenbrier East game. We appreciate Eric and Cam over there for giving us an update on that ball game between the Spartans and the Red Devils. Red Devils leading it right now 16-3. So we appreciate again Eric and Cam over there bringing us that update from Fairleigh. That's a nice little setup we got there. Nice. That's maybe the first time in high school sports, definitely in West Virginia, that we've had something like this happen, that we were able to do a live check-in with another game somewhere else in the state. So we got some other things in the store, too, that we're going to be trying before long. So we'll keep you updated on those things as well. But hats off to Darren McGuffin for doing such a great job with this technology. Got some of the best going, I'll tell you that right now. A couple other score updates. We've got over at Midland Trail over in Hyco, the Independence Patriots. Right now they lead the Midland Trail Patriots. We got the Patriots everywhere. And they lead that one 28-7. And that game is at halftime, if I'm not mistaken. Let me check here just to make sure. 28-7 at halftime. Independence leads it over Midland Trail. Here our score is 20-8. Meadowbridge Wildcats with the lead over the Webster County Highlanders. And again, a couple of big plays right before the half for the Wildcats. They intercepted a pass. Connor Mullins intercepted that pass and took it in for the touchdown right before halftime. Meadowbridge got it back and just ran out the clock then for the end of the half. They recovered a fumble. And they did threaten a little bit, but they didn't really go all out. They took one timeout, but pretty much let the clock run down, and that's the way it ended. But a couple of big mistakes there by Webster County toward the end of the half, and that didn't fare too well for them. Huntington, number one team in the state, leave Woodrow Wilson 63-0. That's a blowout. Try to give you the scores that we have right now. Number 3, Jefferson, they lead James Wood, Virginia, 19-0. University, they lead Albert Gallatin, Pennsylvania, 36-14. Bridgeport, 72-0 over Preston. I hope these scores are right, and I'm not just slinging these out. Capital Midland, a good football team there, 14-0 over Capital. And we saw Capital Midland last week. That's, like I said, a good football team. Oak Hill leading the Greenbrier East Spartans 16-3. That game's at the half. We've told you about that and had some live look-ins at that. Frankfort and Spring Mills, they're knotted up at 0 apiece so far. And, again, we give you these scores, and sometimes they're a little later than what we're telling you, but we try to keep them updated the best we can. Number 14, Oak Glen at Brook. Brook leads at number 11, 6-0. George Washington, 21-0 over Riverside. Hurricane, 21-0 over Lincoln County. Lincoln County's got a good football team, so Hurricane must not be bad. Lewis County, I'm just saying that from teams we've seen. Lewis County, 14, Buchanan and Upshur. They lead them 24-14. And that game's at halftime. Musselman, 35-0 over Hedgesville. William Park, 41-6 over Morgantown. And we'll look going through here some more of the scores here. We'll get down to Double A, see what's going on in the Double A ranks. Lincoln, that's Lincoln Harrison. They lead at 7-0. I'm sorry, Robert C. Byrd leads Lincoln 21-7 at halftime. Herbert Hoover 46-0 over Wayne. Winfield and Polka all knotted up at 7 apiece. Point Pleasant 28-13 over Kaiser. Williamstown, the number 7 team, in single A, 29-6 at Weir. Liberty Raleigh and Westside at game 0 apiece. We don't have a score on that one just yet. Nicholas County 57, Braxton County 7. And we're getting ready to kick off here in this second half of play here from Meadowbridge. Webster County set to kick it away to Meadowbridge as they deferred Scott and Logan, 14-12. Logan leads that one. Nitro Clay County, no score. And here's Amos's kick. He onside kicks it, and it is scooped up, and I don't know why Bell fell down with it. He had the ball, and I don't think he can advance it, but they're going to call all sides on him, so it's not going to matter. But Bell recovered it, then fell down, and could have been a big play there for Webster, but I think they're going to get called for being offside. 29-6, Grafton leads Richwood. Tulsa Mingo Central, no score. Get the preliminary indication here from the officials. They're discussing it to try to figure out what the call is. In single A, the number 1 team, East Hardy, they lead Bath County, Virginia, 47-6. Officials still gathered at midfield talking this over, trying to figure out exactly what the call is. We had a flag down, so I'm assuming he called either all sides or he touched the ball too soon, but it didn't look like he touched it too soon. It was over the 50 when he grabbed it. 28-7, Independence over Midland Trail. We gave you that score earlier. Madonna, Toronto, Ohio. Toronto leads at 13-8 over McDonald, and they do call illegal procedure against the kicking team. Must have touched it too soon. So we'll have to re-kick it.
5-yard penalty. They'll tee it back up.
Amos will drop back and kick now from a 35.
You know they're going to re-attempt. Step somebody back up in there. You know they're going to re-attempt that onside kick.
58. They're leaving a big hole right there.
And this time he boots it away, goes over to the right side. Picked up there by Ryan Cooper, and Cooper's up over the 50, now to the 40, and he gets it inside the Webster County 40-yard line. Looks like he's down at about the 38.
Down inside the 40, down at about the 44-yard line.
So that'll be 1st and 10, Meadow Bridge with great field position. Start this next drive.
And the Wildcats will have it 1st and 10 from the 35. Make that the 38-yard.
Ball on the 38-yard line. And here we go again, the Meadow Bridge offense. Good field position to start this half. Ball on the 38. Atkins take the snap. He's going to give the handoff to Brown over the right side, and he plows forward, gets it down over the 30. Looks like maybe down to the 29. So Devin Brown with a nice pickup there. Picks up 7 on the play. Looks like Peyton Amos with the tackle. Meadow Bridge comes out. They go to the line. Now they come back to the huddle. Going to reset their play. A score here would really put them in control. Atkins in that shotgun again. And they're going to hand it off again to Brown again. He gets slammed down at about the 23. Okay. He picked up about 6 right there. So a couple runs here by Meadow Bridge, changing the look just a little bit, going from that passing attack down to the ground game with Devin Brown. Atkins in the shotgun. Hand it off again to Brown over the left side. This time he's stopped, but he still fights forward, dragging the POW, and he gets down to about the 25. So we'll give him. Let's see, we'll give him about 3 on the play. Brings up 2nd and 7 for the Wildcats. So 3 straight handoffs to Devin Brown has the Wildcats moving, and they're doing what they want to do right now, 8 on the clock. And moving forward, 2nd down and 7 for Meadow Bridge. Atkins in the shotgun again. He's got Seton Mullins to his left, Brown behind him, and they fake it to Brown this time. Throw it over into the flat, and it's complete to Cooper, and Cooper goes for the pylon, and he gets it in the end zone for the touchdown. So 23 yards on the reception from Atkins to Cooper. Nice dive into the end zone that time. And Atkins just keeps racking up the yards. That's going to add another 23 to it. And I'll tally those up here and get an unofficial count here in just a minute. Atkins set to run the 2-point conversion. See McClure in motion. They hand it to him, and he's headed for the end zone himself. And James McClure gets it in for the 2. And Meadow Bridge now in control, 28-8. Here in this third quarter of play, 9 minutes, 59 seconds to go in the third quarter. So Meadow Bridge taking control now. And that time he did a lot of it on the ground, but Dustin Atkins had a huge night tonight. I'm going to tally it up here just a little bit. He's
He threw it forward. That's what. Remember when Tavon?
I have him 16 for 24.
That's the Gino and Tavon ball.
We got 30, 24.
Yeah, technically that is a pass.
Isaac Cutlip along with Connor Bell back deep.
Over there, I can't tell who he is. Is that 8 again?
As Blake Bennett going to tee the ball up for the Wildcats.
They're way deep. He can't kick that far, boys. I promise you he can't kick that far.
I got him for 246.
He cracks me up the way
All right, here's Bennett with the kickoff. And he booms it down and goes out of bounds at about the 25. So Webster County will get the ball 35-yard line on the illegal procedure by Meadow Bridge. So they'll take over on the 35. And they really need to get something going offensively to have any chance at all in this game. It's getting away from them. Score would help big time right here on this drive. 9:59 to go in the third quarter. We've had some number adjustments. Not really, we haven't had number adjustments. They had number adjustments, and we've been informed of those adjustments. So finally, we've apologized to Isaac Snyder, as he's been the quarterback all night. It's not been Zach McCourt. Numbers were changed, and McCourt not able to make the trip. So Isaac Snyder has been your quarterback tonight. We just found that out. Isaac Cutlip is also number 30, the big run, big touchdown catch. C.J. Wayne remains number 20. So got all that lined out. Here's Snyder with the inside handoff, and we've got a flag now coming, I'm sure, on that play as Cutlip was slammed to the turf, and he didn't like it. And he threw the football at the Meadow Bridge player, hit him with the ball. So that's unsportsmanlike conduct. You can see Cutlip gets up and slings the ball at the Meadow Bridge player. So it'll be a 15-yard penalty on Webster County. So something they could ill afford at this point. Takes the ball all the way back to the 15.
15-yard line.
And it's going to be second down and a long field for the Highlanders from the 15.
And they lost 4 yards on the play to begin with. Then you add 15 to it. And it makes it a 19-yard loss on that play. Brings up second down now. About 30 to go. Snyder takes the snap, rolls to his right. Now he looks to throw it to the right. He gets it out there to Bell. He breaks a tackle and gets it up over the 20. And Connor Bell gets it out to about the 20-yard line, 21-yard line. They picked up a little bit of it. Not nearly enough.
Third down, about 22 to go now for the Highlanders.
We'll give him about 5 on that reception. 3rd and 25 from the 25, 26-yard line. Snyder takes a high snap. He's just going to rear back and throw it, and it's deflected and almost hauled in by the Webster County receiver there. And that receiver was C.J. Wayne. Devin Brown was defending on the play. Devin tapped the ball, and Wayne almost came up with it, but he didn't. So Webster County will be forced to punt the football away. 4th down, 18 from the 21.5-yard line. And they will punt, I'm assuming. Yep, here comes the punt team in. And they'll punt it away.
Amos set to punt the ball away. Cooper back deep in midfield.
Peyton Amos set to kick for Webster County. Good snap. Pressure comes. Almost blocked. But he gets a beautiful punt away, and it lands on the 40 of Meadow Bridge. Ryan Cooper thinks about it, changes his mind. Ball's going to be dead at the 35. So tremendous punt there by Amos.
Number 3, Amos. And the Wildcats will take over. 1st and 10 from the 35.
About a 43, 44-yard punt there by Amos. Gives Meadow Bridge the ball again. And look for a little bit, probably a more dose of Devin Brown here, I'm guessing. Again, the Wildcats, I'm sure, content to eat some clock as they lead at 28-8 here in the 3rd quarter. Atkins in the shotgun. And James takes it this time. It's Landon James. He picks up about 2. Make it 2nd down and 8 for Meadow Bridge. And again, I think you'll see a little bit more of the ground game here. Winding down toward 8 minutes in this 3rd quarter. Meadow Bridge in no hurry. And looks like Webster County is going to take a timeout. Talk about it just a little bit. So while we got a timeout on the field, we'll take a timeout here as well. You're watching Friday Night High School Football on the New River Network. Meadow Bridge Wildcats in control, 28-8 over Webster County. Stay with us, everybody. We'll be back. Welcome back. New River Network, Friday Night Football. Meadow Bridge Wildcats taking on the Webster County Highlanders. Homecoming night here in Meadow Bridge. Wildcats in control, 28-8. They have the football. 2nd down and 8 from the 37-yard line. Atkins pitches it out. And he pitches it out to Landon James. And James going to be wrapped up and brought down. He's going to lose about 5 on that play, so they tried to pitch out to James. And he loses 5 yards. Makes it 3rd down now and 15 for Meadow Bridge. But again, Meadow Bridge running that clock, so even though they lost yardage on that play, it's not totally detrimental as that clock continues to wind and they're in control. And all the time is on their side, so they can use it as much as they want here. 3rd down, 14 to go. Meadow Bridge. Ball to 31. Takes the snap, drops the throw, throws it out in the flat, intended for Seton Mullins, but that pass is going to fall incomplete. Mullins covered on the play by Raiden Triplett. So that'll force a punt by the Wildcats. They'll be punting it away to 31. Connor Bell deep for Webster County. He's standing at about the 45-yard line. Atkins is set to punt the ball. It's only the 2nd time tonight Well, we think the first time was a punt attempt, and he didn't punt it, but it's the second punt attempt, and he gets it away. Bell takes it. Well, no, he don't. He drops it, but he falls back on top of it at the 42. So Connor Bell, dangerous play there. He dropped the football, but he was able to get back on top of it. And we do have a flag down back in the Meadowbridge backfield. We'll see what this flag is. Officials talking it over. Might be talking about where they're going to stop to eat on the way home. He said, I told Jimmy I wanted hamburgers. Jimmy said he wanted baked beans. It's an illegal shift on Meadowbridge. So Webster County have a decision where they want to take it, make them kick it again, and I think they're probably going to decline it. See what the officials say. Yes, illegal motion, actually illegal set formation. They decline that penalty, and the Webster County team is lined up on Meadowbridge's 45. They'll have to come back to their own 43, and they'll have it there to start their drive. So they do decline the penalty, and Webster County will start this offensive possession. About the 43-yard line. You know, I was joking about these guys stopping for dinner on their way home, but tell you what, there's some big old boys out there refereeing tonight. They probably will stop.
So the junior high played Fayetteville, they got beat 56 to 6.
They're all built like me.
They got beat like 56 to 6.
All right, here comes Webster County scrambling to get up to the line. And they've struggled on that offensive line tonight. I'm guessing pretty young. They look young. Here's Snyder. And we got two guys moving at the same time, and there comes the flag. Nice handoff run. And Williamson, he gets it all the way up to Meadowbridge's 47, but he fumbles the football. Ty Rolls falls on it for Meadowbridge. We've got flags down, but those flags are going to be illegal procedure on Webster County. They had two guys in motion at the same time. So Meadowbridge will decline its penalty unless they call it dead ball, which I don't think they did. So we'll see what the call is. It is an illegal shift against Webster. And they do get the option to decline. Meadowbridge will decline, and Meadowbridge will have the football on their own 46-yard line. We weren't sure if it was going to be a dead ball penalty. We had two guys moving at the same time. I'm surprised it wasn't a dead ball penalty. It should have been. But they let the play go, and Williamson fumbled it on the 46. And Meadowbridge takes over there. 7:05 left in the third quarter. Meadowbridge gets their play call. Atkins in the shotgun, takes the snap. He's going to keep it himself around the left end. Bell pursuing him, and Bell catches him and gets back to the line of scrimmage. So nice play by Connor Bell there to drag Dustin Atkins down for no gain. So good job by Bell that time. Chase him down. That could have been a big play right there. So it brings up second down now and 10. Again, Meadowbridge will take their time. Clock continues to roll down to 6:30. Again, good play by Connor Bell that time to chase down Atkins from behind. Stopped that from being a big play. Atkins again in the shotgun. Brown back there with him. They drop out the little bubble screen pass. And that pass is thrown out there to James McClure. And he hauls it in, and he's going to pick up about 4 on the play.
Gain of about 4 on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 6 now for the Wildcats.
So we got 3rd and 6. Ball right on the midfield stripe. Meadowbridge again being very deliberate on offense, not in any hurry. Atkins again in that shotgun. Got Brown over to his left side. Low snap again. Atkins finally digs it up. Takes off with it himself, and he breaks a tackle. Gets it up over the 45, down to about the 42.
And Atkins will take it down to about the 43-yard line. 42.
So he picks up 8 on that play. Just keeps padding those statistics. So nice run there after the bad snap by Atkins. Ball at about the 43-yard line of Webster County. Atkins in the shotgun again. Takes a snap, and this time he gives it to James straight ahead. And picked up a little bit, not very much. Good defensive play. That was Landon James. He picks up, we'll give him a yard. Good defensive play by Webster County. Brings up second down and 9 for Meadow Bridge. Again, being very deliberate, letting the clock run down. Down to 4.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Atkins will go in the shotgun again. He's got Landon James behind him. Seton Mullins to his right. And they hand it straight ahead to Landon James. He has room over the right side. Breaks a tackle. Gets it up over the 30. Down to the 25. Where he's finally brought down there. So a nice run by Landon James. So he picks up, we'll give him 17 on that one. We've talked about it. The offense is struggling, and Meadow Bridge's offense tonight has been clicking. And they've racked up a ton of yardage here, both in the air, on the ground as well. Same formation for Meadow Bridge. Atkins takes a snap. Gives to James over the right side. He got room again. And he plows it down to about the 20. So we'll give him 5 on that one. Brings up second down and 5 to go. See the running clock there, 3:40 to go in this third quarter. Again, Meadow Bridge taking their time, eating the clock, being very deliberate. They're in control of the game, 28-8. Gives to James over the left side again. He breaks the first tackle. The second man's got him and wraps him up and brings him down. And he was tackled there by Peyton McCourt. And he got about a yard right there. Give him a yard. So 3rd and 5 now for Meadow Bridge. Ball on the 19-yard line of Webster County. Same formation again. And fakes that handoff that time and throws it out into flat. It's complete to Ryan Cooper, and he takes it into the end zone for the touchdown, 21 yards. Atkins to Cooper. And Cooper gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. Nice play fake there by Atkins. Even though there wasn't anybody there, they've been so used to seeing that same play out of the same formation. That drew the defensive backs up on that fake. And Cooper was wide open out there in the flat, and Atkins dropped it right in there for the touchdown. 2-point conversion now. Attempt by Meadow Bridge, and they're looking over to the sideline to get to play. Atkins looks to throw. And again, he had a man open, and that time it was James McClure wide open. The ball was tipped the line of scrimmage and fell behind McClure just a little bit. He was wide open again, but Meadow Bridge on the board again here in the third quarter, and they lead it 34-8 over Webster County. Ryan Cooper with the reception takes it into the end zone. Nice job by Cooper. Again, the play fake is what made that play happen. Drew the defensive backs up just a step, and Cooper was able to get wide open for the Meadow Bridge touchdown. Meadow Bridge blowing them out now, 34-8. And they'll get set to kick it off to Webster County. was looking here at the roster thinking that Webster County awful young, and they are. Check in on the Greenbrier East Oak Hill game. That game still 16-3. Oak Hill leads it. And it's in the third quarter of play. And actually the third quarter just ended, so they're moving to the fourth quarter. Oak Hill with a 16-3 lead, 12 minutes to go. Mulver and Fairley, so let's go Red Devils. Keep it up. Bennett set to kick it off for Meadow Bridge. And he booms it away this time deep and picked up there. Not sure who that is. I'll have to get a number for you, but Connor Mullins drops him down pretty quick. Ball squirted loose, but I believe Webster County able to recover it. That was Isaac Cutlip on that return. So the Highlanders take over 1st and 10 from their own 30.
At the 30-yard line, where the Highlanders take over, we got 1 day of work left, and I get a week off.
2 minutes, 32 seconds to go here in this third quarter. And again, you know, if you're Webster County, you think, do you want to try to pass? Your passing game, has not been too impressive tonight. The run game struggled even more. Do you take chances and throw those passes and risk giving up even more scores? And they do try to pass. Falls incomplete as pressure come that time from the interior line, Meadow Bridge, and Snyder had no chance right there to do anything with that. Isaac Snyder, 5'10", 147-pound freshman. So, you know, you're under the gun with the freshman quarterback, and I mean, he's done a relatively pretty good job tonight. I don't know that that's been the issue. They've had a hard time keeping this Meadow Bridge defensive line out of the backfield, unable to get anything going on the ground, and you can look at the size differential, pretty evident out there as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Snyder takes the snap. They fake it to the motion man. They give it to Williamson. He's got room over the right side, and he's up over the 40-yard line, slung forward up there. He might have got to the 41 on the toss. And, yep, they tossed him up there. Seton Mullins threw him forward to about the 40-yard line. So nice pickup that time by Williamson. Looks like we got an injured player out there. The officials haven't seen him. Peyton McCord hurt. Now they spot him. He limps off. So pretty good play that time by Webster County. Nice gain over the right side by Williamson.
That was the one play. He was playing quarterback that play.
He picks up about 14 on that carry.
Yeah, me and another guy was the only 2 Americans that they kept, and the rest of them they hired Mexicans.
All right, so Webster County set to go here with a new set of downs.
Eventually, I think they're going to replace me after they're done.
Do you really?
Yeah, after we have people that we're training to replace us, I think they're
Isaac Snyder back in there, quarterback now. Clock continues to roll now, 2:12 to go in the third quarter. Snyder brings him up to the line of scrimmage. Takes the high snap. They go pitch it outside to Connor Bell. He's got a man chasing him. He's going to throw it, and he does throw it out there to Cutlip and completes it. And he takes a shot and fumbles the football. Finally falls back on top of it. A crazy play there, but they end up picking up about, we'll give them 7 or 8 on that, maybe 7 on the play. So that time Bell threw the pass to Cutlip, and he picks up 7 on the play.
Gain of about 6 on the play brings up 2nd down and 4 now for the Highlanders.
2nd down and 4 for Webster County. Ball spotted down at the 42 of, or the 47 of Webster. 1st and 10 from that spot.
I do like the way you guys mixed it up. It was more dynamic.
Snyder in a shotgun. This time he hands it off to Williamson over the right side. Cody Williamson able to get forward for about 4. Gets it up to the 50. We'll give him 3 or 4. And we've got about 3rd and a half yard to go, right at the 50. And we will have one more play here in this 3rd quarter. Webster County is slowly getting the play in. They've got about 20 seconds on the play clock, 30 seconds on the game clock. Break the huddle as the play clock winds down to 10. Snyder set to take the snap. Sends man in motion, right to left. He fakes that handoff. He's going to keep it himself, and he is not going to get anywhere but backwards. And he's finally brought down at the 45 is where that forward progress will be, and that'll be a loss of about 5 on that play, and that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter of play as the Meadowbridge Wildcats have taken control here, 34-8. We have rounded out the 3rd quarter. We got one more quarter to go here from Frank Harris Stadium on homecoming night. I'm Greg Christ. You're watching on the New River Network. We appreciate you viewing the game with us tonight. I hope you're enjoying the broadcast as much as we're enjoying bringing it to you. We'll take us a quick break. When we come back, we'll have 4th quarter action for you here from Meadowbridge. Stay with us, everybody. We'll be back. Welcome back to Friday Night Football here on the New River Network. You're watching the Meadowbridge Wildcats dismantle the Webster County Highlanders 34-8 right now as we set to begin the 4th quarter of play here from Frank Harris Stadium in Meadowbridge. Fourth down now and 6 for Webster County. And I believe they're going to go for it. Why not at this point? And Meadowbridge jumps all sides, so they'll get that 5 yards back that they just lost. So now we'll be looking at 3rd and about a yard now. So now it's back to where we were to begin with, 4th down and about a half a foot. And I bet Webster County don't call the same play they called on 3rd and a foot as they got dropped for a 5-yard loss. They get that 5 yards back on the penalty now. And they're looking at 4th and less than a yard. Ball actually is resting on the 50. They just got to get it beyond the 50 for that 1st down. That's one of the problems running this shotgun formation all the time. You never have your quarterback under center. And right here would be the ideal time to put that quarterback up under center and just let him go forward with a quarterback sneak. But you don't have that option now, that shotgun. So Webster County takes a timeout. Big play here for Webster as they look at 4th down, maybe a foot to go for that 1st down, and they decide to take a timeout, talk this thing over, see what they can come up with. Like I said, I'm sure it's not going to be the same play that they ran the last time on 3rd and a foot when they ended up losing 5 yards. They'll try something different. Let's get us a look in here at Greenbrier East Oak Hill. Looks like Oak Hill has the football. They're still leading at 16-3. Actually, that is Greenbrier East with the football. Looks like they're threatening a little bit down on the 20-yard line, 26-yard line of Oak Hill. Red Devils again still lead at 16-3. Greenbrier East with the ball, knocking on the door. And penalty on Like Oak Hill jumped maybe before the nope. Actually, they called a false start on Greenbrier East, so it'll march in back 5. So we'll check back in with that here momentarily as we get back underway here. Webster County trying to go for the 4th down, and again, big mistake as, well, turned in something pretty good for them. They had a high snap, quarterback couldn't handle it. It bounced right up to Cody Williamson, and Cody is able to somehow elude several tacklers and pick up 3 yards and gives them the 1st down. So a nice play by Williamson that time. He was alert enough to pick up the loose ball, and he takes it forward for a pickup of 4 and gives Webster County a new set of downs. So bit of good fortune for the Highlanders on that one. Again, they were looking at a big loss on the play. They not scooped it up. Good job by Cody Williamson there, scooping that thing up and going with it. New set of downs for Webster. They're going to try to throw it, and Snyder looks to throw. It's picked off by the interior lineman. Looks like Bennett, and he's trucking toward the end zone, and he finally makes it down to, let's see where you got down to the 2, so intercepted by Blake Bennett. The quarterback went to throw it. Ball, his arm was hit as soon as he threw it. Went right to Blake Bennett. He takes off, and he went about 45 yards, 48 yards, gets it down inside the 5, and Meadow Bridge knocking on the door again.
Ball on the 2-yard line. Oh, man, I'd like to see him go a touchdown.
So Blake Bennett gets it all the way back to the 2.
25. New set down.
So a big play again for Meadow Bridge. Actually, looks like they're on about the 4. We can see better on our camera than we can looking at it live. So the ball's on the 4-yard line. Atkins in the shotgun, takes the snap, gives it off to Brown straight up the middle, and he takes it into the end zone for the touchdown. A 1-play drive for Meadow Bridge. And Devin Brown takes it into the end zone, that 4 yards for the touchdown. Bad thing about these 2-point conversions they've missed is that we could get close to a running clock, but I don't believe we're going to get there.
I figured that boy would jump on his back and just carry him on in there.
Running clock starts at a 35-point differential, and with the 2-point conversion, we'll have a 34-point differential. So bad for Webster County, bad for us. All right, here's Atkins on the try for point. And he throws the inside pitch to McClure, and he's in the end zone, and he gets it for the 2-point conversion. So that makes the score 42-8. And again, the running clock starts at a 35-point differential. This is a 34-point differential. So again, bad news for Webster County and for us. And for the fans that are tired and ready to go home and go to bed. 42-8 is your score. Meadow Bridge in total control. 11 minutes even left in the ball game.
After running 40 yards.
So Meadow Bridge will kick it off. Webster County try to get it going again. They've struggled offensively tonight. Of course, running a freshman quarterback in there, Isaac Snyder. Had a pretty good first half. He struggled a little bit in his second half, but it's not been all him. They've had trouble keeping the defensive line of Meadow Bridge out there. They've struggled with that.
Look at him, he's pumped now.
That puts a little pep in their step, don't it?
Yep.
Blake Bennett going to tee the ball up for the Wildcats.
Blake Bennett set to kick it off for Meadow Bridge.
He'll step to the side. Once he does this, I'm watching. Then he steps it off. This is pretty well.
And Snyder back deep.
Then he kicks his own foot, see?
Yep. 6 steps
Number
to the
24,
side.
Bennett.
He kicks both.
Steps and, yep, kicking the grass off.
Bennett boots it away.
Oh, gosh.
Gets by Snyder, but he finally scoops it up and gets it up to about maybe the 20-yard line. Going to be just shy of the 20.
And Snyder will take it out to about the 20-yard line. And that's where the Highlanders will have it, 1st and 10.
So Webster County will take off at the 20-yard line. The new set of downs here. Try to get something going offensively. And they just look like a young team out there. I'm looking at them through the binoculars, and small, and they look young. They've been switching quarterbacks in and out some. We'll see. Looks like they got a lot of subs coming in and out of there now, so giving some of these young ones a chance to play. A lot of clean jerseys out there. Again, we'll try to see who the quarterback is. And again, they're shuffling people in and out. They're probably going to end up having to take a timeout because they got a lot of confusion going on out there. Now they get lined out. And it looks like Braden Triplet is in at quarterback for Webster. He takes the snap, hands it off to Cody Williamson, and he is dropped. And dropped hard by that interior line of Meadow Bridge, and they just had no luck running the football tonight. It's going to be a loss of about 5 on the play.
He'll lose about 5 on the play.
So 2nd down now and 15 for Webster County. Ball resting on the 15. And again, they've got a lot of subs in there right now. Both teams do. Braden Triplet again, your quarterback. Takes the snap and gives the inside handoff. And I'm not sure who that was. Try to get a look here at him. Might have been Cutlip again. Again, a lot of new folks in there. There's another tough play for Webster as they lost 4 on that one. Bell and Williamson in the backfield for Webster County. Braden Triplet's quarterback takes the snap. He runs to his right. He's going to try to run a little option. He gets hit and loses the football, and Meadow Bridge recovers it. So they'll have it now first, and looks like 1st and goal from about the 9-yard line. So that time Triplet went to his right to try to hand it off. Looked like they're going to fake the handoff, run a little option, and he got hit and fumbled the football. So Meadow Bridge takes over at the 9-yard line. 1st and goal. 9:18 left in your ball game. Of course, if they score here, we'll get the running clock. A lot of substitutions for Meadow Bridge, so we'll see what happens here.
Nobody's picking him up either,
Looks like Jaden Gladwell, excuse me, has come in at quarterback for Meadow Bridge. And they've got new running backs, new receivers. Braden Thomas is your running back. Gladwell takes the snap, gives it to Thomas. He cuts it back into the inside, and he's dropped there.
Braden Thomas, your ball carrier.
Immediately by
No gain on the
Webster County, no gain.
2nd goal now from the 9.
Gladwell calls the troops together, gets the play call lined out.
See Jacobs, 33, he's out there.
Yep.
2nd down and goal.
Skinny twig.
Gladwell has the play in now. Takes the shotgun snap, gives it to Thomas again, and he slips down before he can get going. And going to be a no gain on the play. Bring up 3rd down now and goal.
3rd and goal now from the 9.
Jacob Hanshoe is one of the new receivers in for Meadow Bridge, along with Tyler Beard. Try to get them all named here before it's over with. Gladwell in the shotgun. Takes a low snap, drops, flushed out to his left. Now he looks back to his right, tries to throw it in the middle, and it deflects off a helmet of the defender and falls incomplete.
Pass from Gladwell falls incomplete.
You didn't even show the pad back of the helmet or something. Bounced off of it.
Brings up fourth down now, and goal for the Wildcats at the 10 now. We'll see what the coaches try to do here. Gladwell so in there at quarterback. Again, we're trying to get a read on who all these players are out here. Looks like Eric Bragg spread out the left, bad snap, and Gladwell has to fall on it. Webster County will take over the football at that spot. Also, Bryce Sawyer out there for the Wildcats at receiver on that last play. So, turnover on downs by the Wildcats. Webster County takes over 1st and 10. Ball looks like it's about the 21. 7:50 to go in the ball game. All right, Webster County again looks like keeping that same group in there that they had last time. A lot of substitutes. Raiden Triplett to quarterback. Takes the snap before the snap can get off, and looks like we got a offside penalty on the Meadowbridge defense, so dead ball penalty. That'll step off 5 yards against Meadowbridge. Webster County will have it 1st and 5 now from the 25-yard line. Stops the clock at 7:48. Again, a lot of white jerseys out there now, a lot of clean jerseys. Triplett in the shotgun. Takes a snap, hands it off to Connor Bell, and Bell is swarmed under.
Connor Bell, the ball carrier. As he's brought out of the backfield, tackle made by Sawyers and Webster.
I lost a 7.
That boy jumped up and pushed him back.
Loss of about 7 on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Bryson Sawyer on the tackle there. Brings up 2nd down and 11. As they lost 6 yards on that play. A lot of negative plays for this Webster County offense. Here's the pitch outside to Bell, and he's going to make something happen on his own. So he breaks it out over the 40, over the 50. I don't know if anybody's going to catch him. He's down to the 30, the 20, the 10, and he is all the way down to Mabel's Diner for the touchdown. Connor Bell. And that is a 70-yard run by Connor Bell that gets Webster County on the board again. So touchdown Webster County.
Rick had him in his sights.
Yeah, he did. Rick's like 75 pounds wet or something.
Yeah.
That might be with all his pounds.
Connor Bell with a nice run there. Gives Webster County their 2nd score of the night. Trail now 42-14, and they will attempt the try for 2 here. Triplett still in at quarterback. Williamson and Bell in the backfield with him. Gets the snap, and he's going to keep it himself, but he's not going to get anywhere with it. So the 2-point conversion try fails.
Conversion is no good.
And you got 6:39 left in the ball game. Meadowbridge leads at 42-14 here from Frank Ehret Stadium in Meadowbridge. Greg Chris bringing you the action tonight, all alone. Jason Blankenship couldn't make it with me, so I'm on my own tonight. We're going to check in real quick over at Fairleigh, see what's going on with the Spartans and the Red Devils. Looks like the Red Devils have gotten on the board again, and they lead at 23-3. Be a huge upset as the Oak Hill Red Devils look like they're going to come away with a win out of Fairleigh. Don't know exactly how much time is left on the clock over there, but we do know their game was ahead of ours, and they were into the fourth quarter well before we are. 2 minutes left in the game. So 2 minutes left in the game. So the Oak Hill Red Devils going to pull off the upset tonight over the Greenbrier East Spartans. So you got to like that. And, of course, I'm saying that, and this guy's running the ball back. Gets back to about the 37, but a lot of scoring to be done in that one to catch up. So good job, Red Devils. They lead it again 23-3 over the Greenbrier East Spartans. Be a big upset for the Red Devils. Happy to hear that. We are here in Fayette County. Happy to hear that anyway.
Peyton Amos teeing the ball up for the Highlanders.
Peyton Amos set to kick it off for Webster County. Again, Meadow Bridge with a lot of substitutions going in and out and a little bit of confusion, but I think they got it lined out now. Still people running across the field, but I believe they're good to go. Here's Amos's kick. And he hits the squib kick down about the 35. It gets away from the Meadow Bridge player down there, and we'll see. The officials say it's Meadow Bridge football, so I'm not sure who the Meadow Bridge player was there. It looked like, I think, and I'm not for sure, but it looked like Jacob Handshoe. Ball bounced off of Jacob's hand. He fell down on it, dropped it, fell down on it. So Meadow Bridge will have it 1st and 10 from the 30. And again, I'm sure they're going to be content here to try to keep the ball on the ground. They got to get a lot of subs in there. Looks like they're pulling some of the subs out, maybe to get something. Just try and get everybody a little playing time, I'm sure. Gladwell's still in at quarterback. Joined in the backfield by Braden Thomas. Over to the sideline, get their play, and now they're set to go. Give it to Thomas over the left side, and he is snowed under and gets nowhere right there. Defensive tackle, looks like, for Webster County. Broke through on that one. Actually, a nose guard. And he broke through there and made the tackle. Looks like Isaac Treadway. He's a freshman, 5'8", 214. So nice play by Isaac there. Get in. Cost him 3 on that. This time he gives it to Thomas over the right side. At least he went forward a little bit that time. He lost 2 the first time.
Braden Thomas, your ball carrier. As he'll pick up about 1.
He gets a yard on the play.
12 to go now.
3rd down and 11 for Meadow Bridge. Clock down to 5:40. Gladwell going to try to throw it. He loses the handle. And then he gets it out to the receiver out on in the flat. Hit him in the head with it. That was a crazy looking play. Gladwell bobbled as they went to throw it. Then he gets it out to Jacob Handshoe, maybe. So backward pass, and okay, Webster County recovered it. So they will have the football. It was a backward pass. Bounced off of the headgear, and I'm not sure who that receiver was. I don't know if it was Jacob Handshoe or Eric Bragg. I'm not sure which one it was. So we got 1st and 10 ball at about the 14-yard line. So Webster County at least make it respectable here with another score. 42-14. Meadow Bridge leads it. 5:21 to go in the game. Triplet gets to play from the sideline and comes in with it. couple new running backs in there for try to pitch it out to Peyton Amos, and he's trying to get over the right side, and he breaks a couple of tackles, keeps on going, finally gets it down.
Peyton Amos with the gonna take care of that pitch.
Picked up about 5 on the play, so good job by Peyton Amos that time as he took it over the right side, and he got hit early, but he kept trucking and picks up a 5-yard gain. So a pretty good play there by Amos. Pick up a 5, brings up second down 5 now for the Highlanders at about the 10-yard line, and Meadowbridge going to take a timeout. They're trying to get their substitutions lined up as they've put a lot of players in and out. Don't want to get anybody out of position, just give up an easy one, so they try to get them all lined up in the right spot. It's valuable playing time for these guys that don't get a lot of action, so coaches want to make sure they got them in the right place and, just not opening up a gap and letting them go through. So Meadowbridge takes that time out to get them realigned and make sure everybody's where they're supposed to be. That's the hardest thing in the world. Let's check in. Looks like it is a final from Fairleigh. The Oak Hill Red Devils knock off the Greenbrier East Spartans 23-3. So congratulations to Coach Dave Moneypenny and the Oak Hill Red Devils as they pull the big upset over Greenbrier East over at Fairleigh. So there'll be a lot of unhappy Spartans tonight, and it's a big upset and a great game for Oak Hill. Really needed something like that. They took a shellacking last week, and this has got to help the old ego just a little bit. Greenbrier East comes in this game as the number 9 team in AAA, and I think they only had 1 loss on the season. So congratulations to the Oak Hill Red Devils, and I'm sure, I didn't see the whole game, but I'm sure that Oak Hill Speed had a little bit to do with this over on that AstroTurf especially, able to take it to the Greenbrier East Spartans 23-3. I don't think too many people saw that coming. So great job, Coach Moneypenny and the Red Devils, and tickled to death for them. That's something they needed, and we're glad to hear that. So good job for the Red Devils. And I think they'll be able to watch that game tonight on the Greenbrier Valley side of it. And I don't know, Darren, can they get that on YouTube and Facebook, or is it just a channel? Okay, so you can go to Facebook, YouTube, Roku, watch the you'll have to search the Greenbrier Valley Network. You'll be able to pull up that game and watch it as the Red Devils pull off the big upset. All right, back to our game here, 4:43 to go. Webster County with it. They're threatening. Second down 5. They get a high snap. Triplett hauls it in, but he's going to be snowed under as soon as he gets it. And that 5 yards they gained on the first play, they're going to lose it on the second play. I don't believe that was an intentional keeper. I think he just snapped it high and he just grabbed it. He didn't have a choice. He had to take off with it. So third down now and a little over 10. Ball is back at the 15. Again, a lot of substitutions in the game right now for both squads. Just happened to notice a big guy out there, Charles Bragg, 6'2", 321-pound freshman. Big old boy clawing up that middle for Meadowbridge. And the next attempt by Webster is an attempted handoff to Amos in the backfield. It's fumbled, and they lose about 10 on that one. Ball goes all the way back to the 25-yard line. So they lose 10, so that brings up now about 4th and probably 20. So Webster County just struggled all night trying to keep this Meadowbridge defensive line out of there. They haven't had much success offensively, just a few plays here and there, so they've really struggled against this Meadowbridge Wildcat defense. Clock rolls down to closer to 3 minutes now than what it was 5 minutes ago. Triplett still in at quarterback. Got Amos and Isaac Cutlip beside him. Triplett throws it out, and it's intercepted by Jaden Gladwell. he probably would have been better off just to knock it down, and Meadowbridge would have got it out at the 25-yard line, but he intercepted it, and he's able to bring it back to about the 13. So he's not going to turn down an interception opportunity rather. And again, he gets it out about the 13-yard line. Triplett looked like he threw it far as he could. He just didn't have any more in it. And Meadowbridge takes over with 2:40 to go in the ball game. And we try not to assume anything, but we assume they're going to keep it on the ground and eat this clock up. Gladwell still in at quarterback for Meadowbridge. Gets the play in from the sideline. Got Thomas in there beside him. And gives to Thomas over the right side. He's got room. And then he fumbled the football as he got hit. And it looks like Webster County recovered it. So that stops the clock. And Webster County comes back out on offense.
And the Highlanders will now have it 1st and 10 from the 20.
Been a long 4 minutes here. All right, Webster County takes over.
He got tore up about like a 20-foot standing in front of him.
Big guys trying to get off the field.
Triplett takes the snap, gives the handoff to Amos, and he's going to be dropped for a loss again.
Handoff goes to number 3, Amos.
Got a flag on the play. Looked like the Meadowbridge defender couldn't get off the field. So, again, that'll stop the clock, and that will at least negate the 3-yard loss that they experienced on that play. The ball looks to be on about the 24. Officials talking it over. And they wave off the flag, so that 3-yard loss will count.
And the Highlanders will have 2nd down and about 13 to go now.
Give the big guy a break. He was trying.
2nd and 13. Clock should crank back up now.
Yeah.
And there it goes. 2:24. And winding. Let's see if Webster can hold on to it here and hand it off. And they pitch it. Try to pitch it to Amos, and it's intercepted. The pitch is intercepted by the defensive lineman of Meadowbridge.
36.
And that was Tyler Beard. Tyler Beard is a 5'5", 122-pound freshman. And Tyler intercepted. That was a pitch. Pitch back, and they had such penetration there that he intercepted that pitch. Thought he was going to go all the way. He gets it all the way down to Webster County's 46 before they finally bring him down. So Meadowbridge has the ball again. So we just going from turnover to turnover to turnover, and we're still looking at 2:10 to go in the ball game.
I pumped him off the game. He's ready.
Oh, his chest is hurting. He said,
No, that's 38. Tyler's still out there.
All right, Gladwell getting the play in from the sideline.
Tyler's still out there. He's ready. It doesn't hurt on him right now. He don't feel pain.
Got Braden Thomas lined up with him in the backfield. Takes the snap. They give to Thomas over the right side. He breaks the first tackle. Then he gets snowed under by a host of Webster County tacklers. And that's going to be about a yard loss on that play.
Brings up 2nd and 10 now.
2nd and about 11. Ball on the 46-yard line. Gladwell again in the shotgun formation. As receivers split to both sides. Thomas in the backfield with him. Going to let the play clock run down. It is down to 10. Get ready to go now. Takes a snap. It's high. They give it to Thomas over the left side. And he's brought down again, this time by Cody Williamson. And he's going to lose another yard on the play. So he's going backwards. Clock down to 55 seconds. So we can get it down to about 15, and maybe, just maybe, this will be the last play of the game, but you never know. Some strange things have happened here in this fourth quarter. A lot of turnovers.
He is way offside. Look how far offside.
Gladwell in the shotgun formation.
Oh, he ain't going to say nothing about it.
Takes a high snap, rolls to his right. He's going to keep it himself. Gets it over the 45 and down to the 40 before he's brought down. So Gladwell picks up about 7 on that play. And the clock down to 17 seconds. So that should do it from Meadow Bridge tonight. Homecoming night, a good night for the Wildcats as they walk away with a 42-14 victory over the Webster County Highlanders here from Frank Ayers Stadium. So good job by the Wildcats tonight. And looks like Webster County just a little undermanned. Awful young, awful small. Got some work to do, but they'll be back. You can bet on that. Congratulations to the Meadow Bridge High School Wildcats as they win it 42-14. Here on the New River Network, that's what you've been watching. We appreciate you watching, and we enjoy bringing it to you. We'll be back after the messages, tally up some of these stats, and let you know what went on tonight. We had some big stats from Dustin Atkins. We'll try to tally those up for you, give them to you before we get off the air, maybe a score or two. So we hope you'll stay with us here on the New River Network for the wrap-up. After these messages, I'm Greg Christ. We're coming to you live from Meadow Bridge. Stay tuned, everybody. We'll be back. Welcome back to the New River Network, coming to you live tonight from Frank Ayers Stadium in Meadow Bridge. Big night for the Meadow Bridge Wildcats, homecoming night, and they took full advantage of that, and they come out with a big win over Webster County, 42-14, again on homecoming night. And big night for Dustin Atkins, and these are unofficial stats that I'll give you. Dustin Atkins was 20 for 26 for 270 yards tonight. Threw a couple of interceptions, but he had a couple of long passes dropped. And had a couple of completions negated on penalties, so it could have been well over 300 yards for that guy. What a game he had. 270 yards passing. He had 25 yards rushing. Meadowbridge was led by Devin Brown rushing for 30 yards on 6 carries. So big night for the Meadowbridge offense as they roll 42-14. Only stats of any significance for Webster County. Connor Bell ends up with 82 yards, but the bad part of that story is 81 of them were on one play. And he had 8 carries, and 6 of those 8 carries were for negative yards. One of them was a positive 9, one of them was a positive 81. So that brings him to a net gain of 82. So Connor Bell, 82 yards on 8 carries. So the only stats of significance for the Webster County Highlanders. Couple scores we want to give you from the area. One in particular, the Oak Hill Red Devils. They win over Albert Gallatin, Pennsylvania, 36-14. Bridgeport squeaks by Preston County, 72-0. Cabell Midland, a good football team right there. We watched them last week as they rolled over Oak Hill. They win tonight over Capital, 14-0. Cabell Midland 6-1 on the season now. Their only loss coming to number 1 Huntington in a close ball game. Parkersburg, South Charleston, that game was postponed due to lightning, oddly enough. Not COVID for a change. Spring Mills 21-20 over Frankfort. That's a final. Frankfort, number 9 in AA. Another game postponed. This was COVID. Fairmont Senior, Spring Valley. Brook, they lead Oak Glen 21-14 in the fourth quarter. George Washington over Riverside 21-0. That is in a lightning delay, so we must have had a storm coming through Charleston area earlier this evening. Hurricane 28-6 over Lincoln County. That game's listed in the third quarter. Lewis County, Buchanan Upshur. Buchanan Upshur gets the win 31-14. Musselman 35-0 over Hedgesville. That's a final. Wheeling Park 41-6 over Morgantown. And St. Albans leads Ripley right now. And again, it's saying that game is in the third quarter. Sure, it's further along than that unless they had a lightning delay. But that score right now is 12-7. In the AA ranks, Robert C. Byrd. They knock off number 1 Lincoln 35-13. Number 2, Herbert Hoover 53-0 over Wayne. Polka 14-13. They lead Winfield. That's listed in the third quarter. A final, Point Pleasant over Kaiser, 35-33. Williamstown, single A number 7, they're up. They defeat Weir, 31-6. Liberty Raleigh, big win over Westside, 38-0. Nicholas County roll up on Braxton County, 57-13.